Looney Tunes Racing. Only for a Game Boy Color. Yeah, I don't know. The cover art is fine. There's an evil dropping on Coyote, and of course Bug's card is a carrot, I guess. But they have to have that blue bar at the bottom, like it's kind of quote-unquote consistent for the Looney Tunes games. At least it doesn't have the circles, but it just makes them feel cheaper. Now, this was published by Infogrames, and this game came out in two different versions. You have the Game Boy Color version and you have the PS1 version. Right, both are called Looney Tunes Racing. Both are published by Infogrames. They are developed by different teams. The team that developed this one is much smaller. Now, these games were effectively released at the same time. In the US, the PS1 version was released slightly earlier. In Europe, the Game Boy Color version was released slightly earlier. So, you know, give or take a few months, they're released at the same time. So I could play them in any order from retrospective. I'm choosing to play them in the order of Game Boy Color 1 and then PS1. Because they're supposed to be the same game, but for different systems by different teams. And the team for this one is smaller, like I said. So I think this version is just gonna be like a stripped down version of the PS1 version. So it's no fun to play that and be like, okay, now let's play the weaker one. So I want to play this one first and look forward to the PS1 version. And hopefully that one is a lot more interesting, has a lot more stuff in it. Now we're gonna have another pair of games that was main console portable console later, which is the games based on the Back in Action movie. Two with the same name, one for the PS2 and one for the Game Boy Advance. Those ones, again, effectively released at the same time. Those ones I'm gonna be playing in the reverse order. We're gonna be playing the GameCube version first. Yeah, I think it was released for the PS2 and the GameCube. I don't know, I'm playing the GameCube version. I don't remember why I chose that one. I have to look it up, why I made that choice. But we played the console one first and the Game Boy version after for that game, because those games were developed by the same team and they are supposed to be very different. The GameCube one is like a 3D whatever, probably a collectathon, I don't know. And the Game Boy version is a 2D platformer, which sounds way more interesting and awesome. It's supposed to have mini games and everything. And it's supposed to be a companion game. So that one, I feel like you're supposed to play the main game first and then play the companion game, which is the one you take with you when you're not at home. So that's a different situation. But for this one, I'm playing the Game Boy Color version first. Now, it's a racing game. It's probably a Mario Kart clone. Yeah, he's dropping an envelope. We played one of these. We played Space Race for the Dreamcast, and that game was a bit of nothing. The rubber banding made it irrelevant what it did in the race until the last 5 seconds. So racing itself was dumb. Unlocking everything would take forever, which is, you know, how you drag out the content. Is how you, okay, you paid $60 for the game. Unlock shit over a while, but unlocking stuff in that is so dumb because the races are nothing as, I don't know. Then they have the challenges were just like mutators. Okay, the race but with no power-ups. The race but with a lot of power-ups. The race with stuff falling from the sky. So and people like that game. The game is well reviewed, well received. It has a lot of fans. And as I said when I was playing that one, it was probably very good to play. What is this stupid Killer 7 music? Hang on. Jeez, I'm sorry. So, that one was probably very good if you're playing with friends as a party racer, which is probably what it was meant for. We'll see how it is for this one. Now the PS1 game, I think it might be the same situation, but this is a Game Boy Color game. You can't focus on multiplayer for a Game Boy game. Right? You need to have 2 consoles and a link cable and 2 cartridges and no one cares. So even games that are kind of focused on multiplayer, like Looney Tunes collector, it's still like side extra content. I don't know if this one actually supports the link cable. So I would expect this to have good single player. Even more so than the PS1 version. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens here. It's racing. It's one step up from sports, but not much further. Let's look at the back of the box. Get set for non-stop racing fun. Oh, I am set. Only for Game Boy Color. Chat, only for Game Boy Color. If you buy this game and try to put it on your regular Game Boy, you're dumb. Not compatible with other Game Boy systems, alright? We have some screenshots. Well, there is a shop? Welcome to the shop. There is a shop. That's a good sign. That's a very good sign. Space Race did not have a shop. Can we do we have a campaign and can we start upgrading our car? Is this gonna be multiple streams of us upgrading and get it through? Is this Rock and Roll Racing and not Mario Kart? Okay, now I'm interested. Screenshots look like racing, fake 3D racing on Game Boy Color, I guess. Why don't they have any curves on the screenshots? Just straight tracks. Gameplay on the Game Boy Color video game system. Was that required? Because the other games all have that. They say on which system it is on. But it used to say like gameplay on the Game Boy or Game Boy Pocket and then gameplay on the Game Boy Color. Now this is just for the Game Boy Color, so why show it there? And those games have less colors because they have to support the Game Boy. Whatever. Step on the laughing gas. And steer your favorite Looney Tune. Wait, are you referring to the characters as the Looney Tunes? So a single character is a Looney Tune? I don't think I've seen that done. To victory in this wild cartoon race you can take on the go. Yeah, that's the main purpose here. Choose from 8 characters like Bugs Bunny trademark, Daffy Duck trademark, Tez, Marvin the Martian, Lola Bunny. Of course they put Lola Bunny in. You know, all the classics. You know, they're not gonna have like... Because Bugs, Daffy, Taz, Marvin, Lola... Bugs, Daffy, Taz, Marvin, Lola, Coyote. There's space for 2 more. And more. It's 8. You could list everyone instead of saying and more. Just keeping the last 2 as mystery. So, you know, they're gonna put like Yosemite Sam and Sam. And then like they're not gonna have other characters they're not gonna have. I'd rather have like Pepe Le Pew or something. Or Granny. You don't get Granny on Space Race. They have the character model in there, but it's not used. Taz would have been a unique racer because it's not an actual car. Do they have a hint on the screenshots? It's not gonna be Sylvester because Sylvester is manning the shop. Okay, one of them, because the portrait's at the top, one of them is gonna be... Yeah, the last two are gonna be Yosemite Sam and Foghorn Leghorn. They're not gonna have Elmer Fudd. They're not gonna have... They could have Speedy Gonzales instead of... They have a racing game with no Speedy Gonzales, with no Roadrunner, but they have Lola Bunny in it. Deploy hilarious Acme gags to slow your opponents and race through 10 awesome cartoon-inspired tracks. Yeah, I can see Planet X in the desert and the forest. I'm sure they have different names. So yeah, it might be nothingness still, but we'll see. I'm more optimistic about this one than I ended up with Space Race. I was optimistic for that one. The intro is kind of cool. The ending is kind of cool, but there's nothing in between those. Alright, with all of that said, let me move over here. Timer is reset. Game 72. Looney Tunes Racing. Good name doesn't take the entire thing shrinking to a tiny little title letters so you can fit it up there. Game Boy Color year 2000. All right. Right, I'm starting the game and I'm starting the timer. Ooh, it's licensed. Look, it's Indicia again. Wait. You can. The logo for Warner Brothers is tiny, but you can actually read interactive entertainment. Well, I'm gonna pause there because I'm amazed. Because they have this logo on most of these games. But on the Game Boy, it's usually just a garble of pixels. Hello there, Zofair, Babadook. What? Greetings. Did you really? Did you really try to type greetings? Thanks. I appreciate the laugh. But again, I'm surprised some pixel artist went in there and made sure you could read interactive entertainment. Either that or older brothers came in and complained. You can read it. We like the ends are 2 pixels wide. So it's just like it's an N because it's like so it's an N. And then the M is 3 pixels wide and they do like but it's readable, like, congratulations, pixel artist, I can read it. Alright. Infogrames again, but not developed, just published. Yeah, Zentira developed the Game Boy Color version. This art is... This is MS Paint levels of art. I mean, I know, not too many pixels to work with. The music works for now. The music is fine, there's a little bloop bloop in the back. But this art... I feel like having those black pixels on the ground makes it look worse. I think it was... Oh, the music didn't loop. Music is growing on me. Okay, now it looped. It does a pause before looping. Okay, they have no demo mode. Start. Oh, we have one of these. They still don't have my language. None of these games have had my language yet. Wait. Wait, they speak English in some places. They speak Espanol. They speak Italiano. They speak Francais. They speak Deutsch. Is Netherlands a language that is spoken anywhere? What is Netherlands language called in the Netherlands? I don't know, man. Just... I don't know, maybe I'm being ignorant here, it feels wrong. I don't know. I'm trying to confirm. So there is a championship and they have a frog here. There is an arcade mode. Oh, he points differently. They have 4 animations. And a little transition. Up, down, left, right. And this one is, he points with the hat. Because it makes more sense. That's a very good detail. I remain optimistic. There is a championship, so it's not like freaking Space Race doesn't even have a championship with points. Just, what car do you want this? What race do you want this? Fuck off. You're back. Now, do you want a different race or do you want the same one? The lack of structure in that game. Pro? Rookie or expert, it's defaulting to pro. And you can clear a save. Also, there's a saved game in here. Interesting. Also, the championship might actually be a saved game progress. Yeah, because it has a shop. This might be fun. Fun Cup. Do you guys want the Fun Cup? Or do you want the Annoying Cup? Wait. Oh, we only have the Fun Cup. Fun is mandatory. Okay. Look. Sylvester is jacking off. Bugs powers his custom cart with carrot juice. Doesn't sound effective. Also, wouldn't he prefer to drink the carrot juice? Oh, nice slide. Does the Fun Cup splash you drink in your face when you go to drink? Probably not. Hopefully not. I don't want to deny no cheap viewers here. I wouldn't want my drink split. Where's my game here? I don't want my drink splashed on my face, no. Alright, then we have Coyote. Wily Coyote blasts around the track in his rocket cart, sort of. Looks decent, so these are the guys from the cover art. We haven't seen anyone other than these two yet. Hello there, Music Fate. Daffy's cart it's a fucking beak! That's the dumbest cart design I've seen, and I've seen a lot. It's a fucking giant beak. Daffy's cart takes to the road like a duck to, well, the road. I don't know, that's so amusing. It's great. It is. His face, though. I also like the animation is not as simple as it looks from the first glance. His little hair is jumping on his head. This is just 2 frames. I mean, 2 blocks moving. His hands are part of the car block. Same for this. Right, so it's like the wheels are stationary, the cart is a block that has his hands and he is the other block. Same here, but this one, it also has the little hair. I think the hair was added to the car block because of limitations of how it was programmed. There was very few programmers on this project compared to the PS1 version. And then the artist went, well, if I add the hair to the car block, then he jumps on his head like that. That's very good. I thought it was fully animated. Between the head and the hair. Are you telling me that the very top of his head is connected to the wheels? Lola is a real contender in her high-tech cart. You see, they can't come up with a joke involving Lola. They can't come up with a fun car. It's Lola. Her car is purple. But she's a real contender, not a fake one. She's not a fake contender. Why is Lola here? We already have a rabbit. Look, a rabbit with everything. Carrot cart, carrot juice. Rabbit number 2, nothingness. I'm Lola and I'm a character. My special ability, I'm a woman. And we don't have all 8 characters unlocked from the looks of it. Alright, I'm gonna go with Daffy just because his car is ridiculous. Because it takes to the road like a duck to the road. That's amazing. Arizona Desert. Winner takes 50 Looney bucks. Oh shit, this looks like Atari. This looks like Enduro on the Atari 2600. Okay, this is too quaint for me. Okay, the track on the top right clearly indicates it's a circle. Why do we have corners going both ways? Okay, return, retry. I like having a retry, actually. Oh, that was Yosemite Sam. There is a little bit of elevation changing. But this looks very basic. I didn't grab anything on the road because I thought those might be like things you slip on or something. Oh, I did grab that. That's Foghorn Leghorn looks very good. So the other button is gonna use that? Yes. Okay, he went. Alright, we are on first. Very pole position looks better, I think. Yeah, they have plenty of frames on the cart, and I know this is just the first track. You know, we know that racing games you don't judge by the first track, and it has a shop. It has unlockables. You win. No, there is no podium. Okay, thank you. I was gonna say there is no podium, so at no point did they show us who else was racing. I didn't see. I needed to notice bugs. So it's too early to say anything. Right now the game is very bare bones. It feels like, okay, here's we need a racing game for the Game Boy Color. Does it run on the Game Boy Color? Yes. Does it have racing? Yes. Ship it. But we'll see. I'm very annoyed by the fact that you have a racetrack on the top right that is a circle, and we keep going left and right. Is that circle just to give you like an abstract idea of where you are in the race in relation to the others? And it's always a circle? Wabbit Woods. Winner takes 100. Yeah, it's always a circle on top right. It's just an abstract thing, okay? That's bugs. Is this the same song? I think it's the same song. They should have had different songs. A map. It's a visual representation of where you are in the track. You don't see the other drivers though. At some point one shows up and then they're gone. It's better than rubber banding, I guess. Yeah, Yosemite Sam. His hat flopping around, that's pretty good. I hate when games take his hat off. Yosemite Sam's hat is like half of the character. Not just visually. Like his personality is... Okay, that was... Could I have done anything about it? Okay, I dropped an evil on bugs. Get effed. Can I press up to jump? No. Leghorn Foghorn with his tractor. It looks like a farm tractor. I don't think I can jump. And I got passed on the water. What am I supposed to do differently in the water? Hello there, Abstractism. How goes the game? I mean, I'm very optimistic, but for now it's very, very basic. It's very basic. He passes the Yeah, that circle is just... It could have been a bar. Like, start, end. It's just so you know how far from the... You've won 100. We can go to the shop. Okay, I want to see the shop. Wait, welcome to my shop? I didn't read that. Okay, so start the race. Yeah. Start the race. Oh, no, it's... Start the race. Can we buy the other guys? Oh, we can! We literally can! We can unlock the other characters! Okay, so the other characters are Taz, Foghorn Leghorn, Yosemite Sam. I was gonna say, can we buy the guys at the top? Marvin the Martian. Is it 4? Yeah, those are all the characters. It's Bugs, Daffy, Lola, Coyote, Marvin, Taz, Foghorn Leghorn, and Yosemite Sam. They had to use 2 lines here just because of Foghorn Leghorn. Awesome. Now, because of Lola, they don't have the Roadrunner. Because of Lola, we don't have Speedy Gonzalez. Because of Lola, we don't have Petal and Pew. Like, Lola took the place of every single character we'd rather have. You know, the ones with personalities. If you ain't first, you're last. And then we can buy... we can buy the usable part. Oh, you can't upgrade your car. I thought we were gonna be buying tires and engines and suspension and brakes. Okay, so we spend our money on... Taz is the most expensive one at 500. We're gonna spend our money on the characters. Okay, and start the race. Oh, that's the end of the cup. So the Fun Cup gives you 150. The Super Cup gives you 250, alright? And you save the money. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun progression to unlock all the characters, but then that's kind of it. Which I guess is fine for a Game Boy game. Let's see if I can unlock all the characters. I mean, we can just... Okay, we can unlock all the characters because we can just keep farming the Fun Cup, because it's easy enough. But I assume it's not gonna get too much harder than that. You said there'd be Gran Turismo game, yes. Foghorn Leghorn's souped-up tractor is faster than it looks, so is his beak. Yeah, his beak is very fast. Oh, they did a thing with the back of his tail, attaching it to, you know, part of it is connected, like, because they have a part with the car and another with the character, and they attach the tail to do different parts, so it does this thing. Very clever artists. Pixel artists for this game. Like, I was shitting on the title screen, but this is very decent. Right, let's play as Foghorn Leghorn on Planet X. Of course, those colors on his face. Oh, his face changes. What happened? His face changes on the top left. Looney Turismo. The frames on the thing. It's like it only has 2 wheels. It's kind of weird. He goes fully sideways. It's still the same song. I just pressed the button. Did that do anything? There's Daffy Duck. I think what I just got there was some... Oh, a hole. They dropped a hole. Portable hole. You find the laws of physics. Ah, he hit the thing. Get wrecked. I think those other things I got were money, so you can get like extra money on the ground, which is good. I like that from Rock and Roll Racing. In other games, that's just the first example that comes to mind. But it's just one song for the race? For the entire game? That's so weak. Get wrecked, Tess. I think that's Tess. But you don't get any money if you don't get in first, I don't think. And Bugs Bunny just showed the turbo up his ass. I couldn't get that. What was that? A Okay, we finished second. You lose. You still win 20 bucks. Or you can try, just try again. It's whatever. That music from when you lose is pretty good. Okay, he's dropping holes. I know it's a very old gag, but I still find it so amusing that the idea of a portable hole. It's like quintessential Looney Tunes gag. Still amusing. Or did I get 20 bucks because I got these coins? And not because I got second place? Might be that. Maybe I should go for those coins more aggressively. Because I'm trying to play this as safely as possible. Just tapping. I mean, I did expect... Oh, he's happy that he overtook Pass. Oh, I'm happy! His face on the top left. I mean, I wasn't expecting... Mode 7... Thingamajig. I wasn't expecting... GBA levels of 3D track. Well, I guess this is the best they could do. I mean, they could have done top-down view. Death Rally style. Oh, we were in first. I didn't see one of the guys. I thought I was in second. Looked like I still poo that I launched. He did. Always leads to antics, yes. You've won 80. Yes! It says we won 80. It's adding up the 50 from the race to the 30 that we got. Porky's Farm. Winner takes 75. Yeah, get wrecked, Bugs. Fucking asshole bunny. It looks like steel shit, yes. Metallic pooping. I wish that minimap on the top right at least showed me where the other guys are. Yeah, we shocked Daffy with our metal poop. Step aside, Metal Mario, metal poop is in town. But if we're not getting faster cars thanks to upgrades, then... Because the Game Boy Color only has 2 buttons, so the game has no brakes, literally. It's throttle and use item. Of course. Ah, I thought that might be it. There is a ramp you can get. Interesting effect for a titanium turd. I mean, if you got thrown a titanium turd, well, on the road, that's probably what would happen. 195. Marvin's Raceway, aka Planet X. Wait, no, Marvin's Raceway is different. There was one called Planet X. Right, so this is on Mars, not Planet X. Got it. Both exist in the Looney Tunes universe. Oh, that was... Oh, that's not a racer. That's like a track hazard. They have the instant Martians piloting slowly on the road. I thought it was like a bonus racer character or something. Yeah. Are they going in the other direction even? Ah, shit. It's going to be a problem sometimes where I don't know if something is something I can grab or something I need to dodge. It's the metal turd again. I think it's like 2, maybe 3 songs. They kind of sound the same. But this is different than the first one. I think. Maybe I'm just not recognizing it. Here comes Tess. As long as you don't mess up even once, you know you're gonna catch up to everyone no matter what you do. You just hold A and tap against the corner. Or towards the corner, I guess. Against the direction you're being pushed in. I mean, basic fake 3D racing game, it's been a thing all throughout the 80s and 90s. Okay, you can buy another character. Martians will be driving the wrong way in the middle of a race they're not even in. Yep. I know they would. I can buy him again? That makes no sense. Do you have to remember the ones you bought so you don't waste money? Okay, let's buy you 70 Sam. Marvin next. Yeah, you get the shop at the end. Extreme Cup. Oh shit. Oh, it's a big... I didn't notice the little cup increased in size. Warner Brothers. Right. What was I gonna say? Can you spend... Like, where do you use the power-ups if you only buy them at the end? And they look like different. Are they different? Fancy Cup progression. It is. I kind of like this. Let's see the new character. It's a minecart. Yosemite Sam reckons his minecart hot rod can outrace any critter. He reckons wrong. And they didn't make the head floppy with the same technique as like one's foreground. He looks very happy. Gossamer's Castle. Hey, pixel art looks good. It's just the actual race looks kind of shit. Like that pseudo gradient. Oh, Gossamer is running on the road. That pseudo gradient thing that was commonplace in the Atari 2600. I know why it's done like that. It still feels lazy. And it clashes with all the rest of the art. I know they couldn't do like fancy textures or anything. And they probably could. There are games that are built like this that use like shifting textures, like 3-4 animated frames, and cycle through those. Well, maybe this is what could run properly on the Game Boy. Gotta cut them some slack for the platform. They could have used more of those height variations. Like most of the time it's very flat. Sometimes it goes up and it goes down. It's a very simple effect, but it adds a lot. I really... It's one of the first things I look when it's a racing game or mini game like this, is if they do height variations. Because it's when it gets not entirely trivial to program. And it adds so much. Yeah. You win that art. For a GBC game, it's not terrible. Yeah, which is why I have to cut it some slack. You can't go into this game expecting GBA racing game, GBA level of racing games. Right, next game. Next race. What's Opera, Doc? Yeah, but it's all that changes. No, okay, there are. I was gonna say it's just the background and the colors, but there is like the decorations on the sides and the hazards on the road. We had Instant Martians and Gossamer. Because this is the extreme, there is gonna be stuff in here as well. Is it just a guy in an armor? Don't recognize the character. Especially not bad when remember the screen is not backlit. So you can't even see it. Alright. I know. I'm pretty sure my Game Boy Color setup has a shader to desaturate the colors so it looks more like what you would see on the screen. If you run this on an emulator without setting it up, it would look a lot more saturated than this. It would probably be painful to look at. Right, which, you know, it makes sense. You do have to use bright colors. GBA had the same problem for the most part. We always pass by the other characters around the same time, and as long as you're in the middle of the road, you don't hit anything. It does feel a little bit like nothingness. It's a very simple game. Shouldn't be getting glowing reviews, but it shouldn't be getting any refunds either. Extreme same drifting. You win. The championship is not about you getting first or second, you get points and you get a table. So it's not a campaign with upgrading as I hoped for. And it's not a championship table with points like I was expecting. It's just a series of races that you have to get first in every single one, and you can retry if you don't. Extreme Sam drifting. Duck Dodger City. Alright, and with this we've seen all the stages, I think. Duck Dodger City. Does he have an entire city of his own? Or did they just not know the name of the place and they just named it that? Or they thought if they put the actual name, no one would know what it was supposed to be? Or city in the 24th century was too long to fit in the game? So many questions. What is going to be the hazard here? There's gotta be a hazard, right? All of these races have had hazards on the Extreme Cup. I think they forgot to add hazards to this one. Oh, there is that, but that's nothing. It's just a... I just realized the hazards are nothing. Yeah, if it is an instant Martian, it's still just the rocks from the forest. The most interesting ones are the ones that have the rivers. The river crossings. That's about it. And I'm so surprised there isn't a minecart race. Minecart stage. Even if it just looks like it's inside a cavern. That guy dropping shitting holes. This could have entertained you for a car ride back then, if you could see the dang screen. I mean, sure. Sure, it's a simple game. It's not annoying or badly made by any stretch of the imagination. It's painfully simple, I guess. You win? Oh, that's a different thing. Oh, the Extreme Cup has a fancy extreme winning screen. And it stays here for longer. Chat, Yosemite Sam is on the top of the world. He's standing on America. It's very fancy. Duck Dodgers are hazard in it of themselves. So we have seen every race, we have seen every cup, we have won everything. Technically the game is done. I want to unlock the last two characters. Homing Pig, Acme Special, Gremlins, Helimallet, Hive of Bees. It's a hive, chat. It's a hive of bees. Okay, Marvin the Martian. And now we do one more Extreme Cup and we buy Tess. Yeah, that's it. We've seen the entire game in 30 minutes. Now we're going for the 100% unlockables. Marvin's cart doesn't have wheels, but he's sure he can disintegrate the competition. Oh, that's lazy. It doesn't have separate blocks. It's just one jumping block. Why, game? You're doing so well with these. Looks like the equator, so Sam was in the middle of the world. I do like these frames on the card, like they're very... There's a lot, like it's a smooth animation. Boom! It doesn't have link cable support, so you can't race against a friend. I'm sure someone suggested it and the unpaid programmer just scoffed. The unpaid programmer was like, alright. Do you have a second Game Boy for me to test? No. Then fuck off. Will you buy one? No, it's expensive. Alright, then no. There is a... I'm so sorry, there is a thing on my screen. I might have to look at it later. Might need a little bit of water to clean it. I think I wasn't paying too much attention. I was focusing on the road. But I think Marvin's face did not change when he got into first place. So yes, this character is lazier. It's so weird that it looks like I'm turning a lot, but the road is still straight. Fancy drifting, it is. I think we can get Taz by the end of this. It's gonna be fine. And I think the back of the box said 10 races, right? I think it's 12. Because it's 3 championships with 4 races each, and I think they don't repeat. Maybe I'll check it later. Maybe I remembered it wrong. And it's a 12. I'm not using the power-ups, like... If you use the power-up, you overtake the other character. If you don't use the power-up, you also overtake the other character. So the power-ups are nothing. Like, yeah, here. I didn't use it because... Oh, he did change his face. Right, his... That would be too lazy. When every other character does have a different face for first place. Like, he looks angry when he's in first. Stupid Earthlings! Ooh. Of course, you could just get the money here, quit, do the fun race, fun cup, and buy Taz there, but that would actually take longer. This isn't harder. This is pro difficulty. We're professional gamers. Marvin is lazy, always summons some minions to chase bugs or Daffy while he stares through telescope. Yeah, it's... Am I... Oh, I think this one is... three races? You know what, I can't be trusted with counting the races anymore, so I don't know how many races there are. Hello there, that one pretty shitty. Welcome in, my friend. How's your Sunday going? Did you have a Sunday on your Sunday? I was taken to Rodízio de Churrasco today, which is a place where they roast meat on a pit over open fire, like Brazilian barbecue. And then you sit at your table and the waiters bring the spikes with the spiked meat to your table, and then they offer you want this cut of meat. And then they cut it off the spike for you if you want it. And when you start eating it, another waiter comes in with another cut of meat. Do you want this one? And if you accept every single one, you're gonna be jacked full of meat, which might be what you want. And they also have other things. Oh, fuck! I missed the anvil as well! No, I'm gonna have to redo this race. Fuck. I got distracted thinking about meat. Shit. And then I thought, yeah, no, I had enough. I'm gonna stop eating. And then they bring in this grilled cheese. You lose. I know. Try again. We already have enough money for the test. You've made a bacon buddy for breakfast. Also, of course, before you sit down to eat the meat, you are allowed to go to like this self-service buffet. And load up your plate with whatever you want. Because they want you to like eat other things than the meat, because everything else is gonna be cheaper. So they actually have very good food on the buffet to try to entice you. And then they have amazing dessert as well, because they want you to stop eating slightly before, so you save space for dessert. They're very good places to eat. It's an all-you-can-eat kind of place, so... They're very traditional where I live. This one we went to, I'm pretty sure it's been around for at least 30 years. Because when I moved to this town, it was already there. It is the exact same place, it looks the same, it has the same name, probably has the same owners even. Same layout inside. Your friend gets kicked out of all-you-can-eat places. I used to be a very bad customer at those places. Nowadays, going to those places is not a good idea. It wasn't my decision. And I'm gonna be like, I'm not going, guys eat too much. But it's... Well, I didn't have to pay, like it was paid for whoever invited me, so I guess I can't complain. The dessert was really fucking good, holy crap. We have a reason to visit Brazil. Yeah! Yeah, I can't look up, like, between the games today, I'll look up one of those on Google and show you what it looks like. But yeah. Those places are very traditional. We have the same setup for pizzas as well. You'll sit at your table and then they keep going around the restaurant. Do you want cheese? Do you want sausage? Do you want meat? Do you want chocolate and M&Ms? Do you want sushi? Do you want Doritos? And the pizzas keep cycling. And depending on the place, sometimes, I'm not kidding, sometimes you go to a place where between slices of pizza going around, they offer you like a little cup with ice cream. I'm not kidding, I went to one of those, I had ice cream twice, spread throughout the meal. Like pizza, 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 ice cream, pizza, 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 ice cream, pizza, 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 pizza. He eats so damn much, I know. I understand that. You'll be able to make at very least one round of the meats. Yeah, they also bring like cheese and roasted pineapple. A lot of those places always have roasted pineapple. I've never seen anyone accept it. Why would you want that? Okay, let's buy the last guy. Taz. Okay, I have enough money to buy this guy again, see what happens. You already hired him. Okay, we're not buying them, we're hiring them. Okay. Why does it... Well, whatever. Roasted pineapple is tasty. Okay, would you eat that instead of meat? Because it's taking space. They got any interesting meat? They got Brazilian cuts of meat because I live in Brazil. And last I checked, some of those are considered some of the best in the world, I think. Because they have, for example, picanha. And last time I checked on a ranking of the 300 best foods in the world from some respected website or something, picanha was ranked like 5th. Brazilian picanha specifically was ranked 5th in that list. Pheasant or rabbit or whatever. Oh! They had lamb. They had chicken, but most of it was just beef. Alright, I just want to see Taz for a moment. Always have room for cheese, though. Yeah. No, not Lola. Taz's ferocious cart really chews up the asphalt. No, this is very generic. There's nothing special about his cart, it's just green. The description is very generic as well. It's a dumb car. Space Race was gonna have Taz racing outside of a cart. That looked awesome. But then they didn't add it to the game. It's just like on the gallery for you to look at. That's a shame. It was a bit bugged. They clearly didn't flesh it out. Granny did seem fully fleshed out. I don't know why they didn't add her. Taz's car is very appropriate. It's the worst car and for the worst character. Is that what you mean? I don't know, I look at Taz driving in a little car and I feel like he must be bored out of his mind. I don't know. Got it a used car a lot near a trailer court. He probably hacked it together himself. With help from his crackhead friends. They raided the junkyard for parts. Got chased away in the middle of the night. That sort of fun activity. Quit. Okay, and if I look at arcade, you'll select this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8! It's 8! Wait! They promised 10, I think. So did they repeat and I didn't notice? No! Did they repeat once and I didn't notice? I think they repeated once. And then you pick the cart. And then you go. Arcade. Chat. Do you feel like you're in the arcade? You weren't counting. Yeah, me neither, I guess. Do you guys think Lola makes the meta for this game? In her Barbie cart. Did you know they did a cross promotion and you actually did get the Barbie car in Forza Horizon 5? And Ken's truck or something? I'm not kidding. And it wasn't just like, it was like a car that was in the game with a skin that was pink and everything, but it was also, if I'm not mistaken, slightly smaller than the original model. Oh, look at her happy face. That's the face she's making right now. At some point they also added as DLC the DeLoreans in a pack from Universal. And when I say the DeLoreans, it's because they made 3 different ones for each of the 3 movies, and I think that's so freaking cool. It's DLC, but it's very cool. It looks at that horrifying. It does. Look, chat. Yeah, that's arcade.
Thank you.
Dakila, thank you so much for the raid, my friend. Really appreciate it. Welcoming everyone from Dakila's channel. I'm Coopert. I stream from Sundays to Fridays. We have been doing a Looney Tunes retrospective, playing through every single one. And we kind of just finished game 72. And yeah, there is Lola Bunny in it for reasons. No, why have Speedy Gonzalez on a racing game, right? When you could have Lola Bunny. What were you doing? Hollow Knight. I haven't played that one yet. I had the most random piece person at work. Because I had like a few weeks off from work. And when I came back, this person, like, my age, maybe a little bit older, asked, oh, did you play games? Because they know I play games. Did you play games during your vacation? Yeah, no, I did. Were you one of those that was really waiting for Silk Song? And I was like, they know about it? Like, random coworker, and no, I didn't play the first one yet. And they're like, yeah, no, I played Silk Song, but it's really hard. And I'm like, they not only know about it, they played it. It was very short, yeah. Less than 1 hour. Like, it took 30 minutes to get the ending screen. And then I did another race to unlock Taz, and that's it. You hope my night is going well and nice. Yes, it's nice. It's very nice. Short game. Welcome back, Rose. And it's just looping the credits. Yeah, end timer. 53 minutes to see literally everything. It's fine, I guess. Let's move over here. So, Looney Tunes Racing. I'm glad I played the Game Boy Color version first because it's a bit of nothingness. I'm gonna rank it... Do I rank it above or... I'm gonna rank it... I'm actually gonna rank it above Space Race. Because it's exactly what I expected. Space Race was worse than I expected. I have a ranking that I'm gonna show at the end of the retrospective. But yeah, this game is... It's very simple, it's very basic, very few songs, it has 8 characters. Does the back of the box... Hang on. 10 tracks. I think we couldn't choose some of those on the arcade mode because there were like 12 tracks that we raced through on the championship. Was it? No, it was like 9? I don't know, maybe it has bonus tracks somewhere, but it doesn't show you how to unlock those. Yeah, I don't know. It's been tough so far, you're going completely blind. Yeah, I like to play games blind as well. When I finally play Hollow Knight, I will go in blind. Every time I think of Hollow Knight, I think of Shovel Knight. I don't know if those games have anything in common at all. I think of those games together. If you really wanted to play it for a while, just didn't get the time. You have to make the time because you're never gonna get it. I say that as a problem that I also have. But yeah. Looney Tunes Racing, it's a racing game on the Game Boy, so it's... When I saw the shop on the back of the box, I thought we were gonna get upgrading. Not really, at least only unlock characters. Have a save battery just to keep your unlockables. I guess that's fine. But yeah, it's pretty... It's a bit mediocre, but I can't expect much more than this for the Game Boy Color, especially considering the size of the dev team. I'm gonna give it like a very timid thumbs up, like, it's alright, I guess. And I'm gonna call it kind of mediocre shit.